Call Lohim La Yahaba Shimi Hawashai. You know, double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. You know, I just wanted to make this video real quick, just a real quick and fast to the point testimony. I just got out of a Uber ride with a Jake that was from Camaroon. You know, I just got out of a Uber ride with a Jake that was from Cameroon, and he asked me about my name, like my worldly name. You know what I'm saying? He asked me about my worldly name, and we were just going on, just going on over the topic of, a lot of these names, come from, these white slave masters and things of that nature. But before that came about, we was talking about like Jamaicans and Haitians, because if I'm not mistaken, as far as I can understand, my own spirit and the things presented with me, I believe I come from the tribe of Benjamin, Banyamyan, the so-called Jamaicans and Caribbean islanders. I believe I go back to Benjamin, just based on certain things that happened in my life. But anyway, we was talking about that, and the conversation just got more and more intense and things of that nature. So it was a lot, Akim. Like, it was a lot, Akim Wagwatim. I'm talking about, it was a lot, man. It was a whole lot. We was talking about how how the Lord is not, what I'm saying, a so-called white man. We was talking about how the Lord is dark skinned, and his name wasn't Jesus. All right, the Lord's name is not Jesus. Okay, his name had to be something before Jesus, because what? Because what? The letter J wasn't invented until 1524. So we was talking about that. We went into a lot, man. We went into a lot. It's one of those things, because my mind, I'm not even going to front, my mind is all over the fucking place right now. I'm so excited, I told him where I camp at. Like I said, he's an Uber driver. I don't know what he does in his free time, but he's from Camaroon. He's from Cameroon and things of that nature. We got brothers and sisters over there. We got a Israelite camp in Nigeria. If I'm not mistaken, we got an Israelite camp in Nigeria. So you still got brothers over there in Africa, which we fled to. The westernmost parts of Africa. The western, the southern, the northern, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? All right, we still got brothers and sisters over there, man. And so he was telling me, you're Haitian. He was saying IT, because he speaks French. He speaks French. So he was saying IT. And my dumbass, I was thinking, oh, he's saying I and T, but I don't know what the fuck that means. And so I started listening a little bit closer, which I perceived that to be the spirit. I was like, IT, Haiti. I was like, and I asked him, I was just like, you think I'm Haitian? And he was just like, yeah, it's just because your name is your name. I'm not going, even though it's out there, on the fucking public right now, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we was talking about my government name, and he was just like, yeah, because that name is very famous. Roughly paraphrasing what he said, that name is very famous among, Haitians and Jamaicans and stuff like that. And like I said, I feel like I resonate with Benjamin. So we was having a conversation, and we pulled up to my destination and things of that nature, and then we started reviewing the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? We started reviewing the scriptures, and he started talking about the Virgin Mary. And brothers have been doing countless videos on this. Elders, apostles have been doing countless videos on this. About the misconception, the popular misconception of the quote unquote virgin birth. All right, Joseph did have sex with Mary, but that's not what this is about right now. We started talking about it, and I corrected him, with the book of Matthew, the first chapter, okay, because that's where it's at, where Joseph did have sex with Mary, his wife, the one that was betrothed to him, okay, so from there, and I was telling him, I was just like, and he said it first. He said Jesus was black, and I said yes he was, so we just started rapping about it and talking about it. And then I told him, where I camp at. I told him my campsite, where I do the work of the Lord. I said, look, I'm on this street, XYZ, up, down, left, right. I'm over there, Lord's willing, every Saturday. And I kept saying, Lord's willing. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, okay, all right. And he kept repeating everything that I said. And you know, as far as the scriptures, I was he was actually going over scriptures with me because he told me that he believed in the Bible. I asked him, I said, do you believe in the Bible? He said yes. I said, okay, you know, and I pulled up what? I whipped out my phone, I whipped out my spiritual sword, my spiritual sword, you know, stop fucking playing. I whipped out my spiritual sword, right? And what? We was just going over scriptures through the spirit, man. Through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem outside. You know, we were just going through the spirit, man. I whipped out my sword, we were just going through the spirit, man. And all the scriptures that I pulled up, he pulled out as well to read it for himself in French, you know. And I know you got the brothers in what is it, GMS Italia, you know, and I'm subscribed to them brothers as well, you know. They if I'm not mistaken, they speak French as well, you know what I'm saying. And it's one of those things, bro, where it's just like, man, it's just like you never know where the spirit is gonna take you, man. You never know where the spirit is going to take you, you know. And that's why it's important, just, you know, just doing this work. And that was unintentional. I mean, it was intentional by reason of the Most High, but for myself, of course I wasn't fucking expecting that, you know. So with that being said, like I said, man, I don't know, just the Lord is about to show his face for the first time in many years. He's about to show his face. He's about to show forth his power. You know, so I gave this individual, you know what I'm saying, like my location as far as like where I camp and things of that nature. Lord's willing, he show up, and if he don't, he don't. It is what it is, bro. But as I said in my last video, you know, Jake is coming into the truth. Jake is starting to acknowledge more of the truth because Jake is gonna need that wherewithal, that substance, that spiritual substance, man. Okay, which is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. He even agreed that Yahweh Shai, he died for our sins, man. You know? So, Lord's willing, this was edifying. Excuse me, I know I was a little excited and things of that nature. I got a little bit of juice in my system, if you know what I mean, and stuff like that. But I just, it's beautiful, Akim Wakwathium. It's beautiful, man. You know? Shalom.